Oh my gosh, we're live. Hey there, YouTube, we're live. Oh my gosh. So I'm laughing because I'm here. My kids wanted to see the new oh my god, Black Panther movie. Gosh, oh my gosh, it's been a week. My kids wanted to see the new Black Panther movie. Didn't necessarily interest me, so I'm like, okay, I'll take them. I've got, I want to check in with my YouTube audience because I got something to share. And I'm sitting here in the Starbucks parking lot because I wanted to do this like outside at Starbucks because it's really a pretty afternoon. And it's funny because when you talk to yourself outside, people like get a little freaked out. So I'm in the car talking, and I've got the phone up, so hopefully nobody like calls the police. There's a crazy lady over there like talking to herself, but I'm hoping since I'm talking to the phone. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling, right? Hi, have we met? My name's Catherine Swift. I am the Chief Creative Director at ResinObsession, and I want to talk to you about making resin jewelry. So let me for those of you who haven't met me, let me tell you a little bit about myself first. So I have been making resin jewelry for 15 years, right? And if that sounds like a long time, it's because it is. Back when I started making resin jewelry, this iPhone I'm talking to you on didn't exist. I mean, I think, I had a flip phone and, right. But the important part of that is just, there was no like Google, you couldn't, YouTube stuff, right? Are we not all totally spoiled now and making ourselves stupid because you can't figure out something, you just YouTube it, right? Good and bad. I learned how to fix something on my vehicle this week because I YouTubed it. So, right. Wonderful stuff. But the thing just to let you know here is when I wanted to learn how to create with resin 15 years ago, I had to go old school and actually go take a class with someone. And there was a class several states away, paid a lot of money for it, spent a week with this teacher, and by the end of the week, I had a flaming pile of garbage. It was awful. I mean, it was sticky, bubbles, and here's the worst part. And this I'll come back to this too, but here's the worst part. I asked my teacher, to this day, it just still like bothers me. I asked her, I'm like, what did I do wrong? I don't know, what happened? Why isn't this working? I don't know. I don't have this problem where I'm from. And I'm like, are you kidding me, Toto? Because we're not in Oregon anymore. She was from Oregon. Yeah, I don't have this problem in Oregon. Well, Toto, we're not in Oregon, okay? Like, really? Like, I was so frustrated and defeated. And because I'm a little stubborn, I came home and was like, well, I'm going to show her. And so I came home and learned how to create with resin, but not before ruining my kitchen countertops, making a ton of sticky mistakes, and wasting a lot of money, right? I didn't know what I was doing. And thank goodness I liked resin more than I hated making mistakes, because like I made a bunch of mistakes. I still make mistakes, but anyway, it's part of like pushing yourself. Right. So I pushed through, learned how to make resin jewelry, and the happy ending to that story was I was able to go and do well at craft shows and art festivals. And I was, back when Disney still had their invitation only art festival, I got an invitation and I went, right. Amazing, right. It was, and I progressed to selling my jewelry wholesale across the US and Canada and the Caribbean. And it was wonderful, right? It was this amazing experience. So about this time, right, blogs are kind of getting to be a thing. And so I just started blogging about resin, right? And a little bit about what I did. Well, I'm finding that other people are connecting with me going, well, how'd you do this? How'd you do that? Why did this happen? Why I can't make that happen? Why, all these questions. And so in 2011, when the opportunity to take over ResinObsession presented itself, I decided that would be my new passion, right? Because I didn't want anyone else to struggle with that. Oh, hi, Sandy. Thank you. And so that's right. Like that's still like that. What that teacher said to me just kind of still sticks right here, because I just literally, I remember like, why does this have to be so hard? Right? Like, total meme there, before memes were a thing. So I took over ResinObsession, and since then that's been my mission and passion, and I've just loved helping people all over the world with their own resin obsession. And so as a part of that, one of the things that I've done is create a how to make resin jewelry class, and I would love for you to join me. If you're a beginner like you've never done, or you've never created with resin before, or if you've tried resin and it's just not working out for you, I think this class is a great fit for you. Now, if you're an amazing resin artist and you can make awesome jewelry, that is amazing. I'm so glad to hear that, but hang tight because I think you still might be interested. So as a part of my jewelry making class, 30 video lessons. So it's like you and I are sitting here like this, and I'm coaching you along, and I'm teaching you, you know, basically it's the next best thing to taking a class with me in person, except you don't have to wear pants. I mean, you know, whatever, you know, oh, well, I don't know, maybe bras optional, pants required. Let's go with that. But you can stay at home with your fuzzy slippers and, you know, take things at your pace. 30 video lessons on demand, take them at your pace. There's also written transcripts, so you're not having to like take notes. You know, you're not like, you know, staring at a screen and taking notes. Like it's all written out for you. And so if you want to follow along and then make your own notes, you can do that. There are progress quizzes. So I just, at the end of, you know, there's no grade, but I just like throwing a few quizzes in there to make sure that you picked up the key points before you move on to the next section. And then there are 8 projects that you can recreate. And you have my total and complete blessing to recreate, to gift, or even to sell. Like you have my blessing. In fact, I challenge you to take those 8 projects and make them even better. I love seeing when students put their spin on a project and share it with me. That's like, oh. So normally my class is $197, but for the next few days, it's only $75. Only $75. You get lifetime access, including any future upgrades. You also get access to a private Facebook group if you want to connect with the other students in the class. Not required, but you can. And that way, you know, you guys can, like, you know, share homework ideas and all that kind of stuff. So normally $197, but it's only $75. Now here is the super cool part. And this, especially if you're one of these people that you're like, I don't know that I need your class. Let me tell you why you should think about it. For the next few days, my class is a part of the Bundle Labs Creative Bundle for this fall. So for that $75, not only will you get my class, you get 55 more. Yes, you heard that. 55 more classes for the price, like less than half the price of my class. So if you've been thinking, oh my gosh, this class sounds cool. Here, you got a minute? You got a minute? I'm going to turn this around because I'm dying to show you some of these classes in here. Okay, let me flip this around. Oh my gosh, right? People are still walking by going, like I got some kid giving me the you know, stink eye. Okay, so 59 classes, so basket weaving. Okay, thick acrylic painting. This class is taught by Josie Lewis. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it's because Josie is the one who created the resin Petri technique, right? The whole transparent ink, white ink, drop it in resin and make some amazing patterns. That's Josie Lewis. She is teaching her thick acrylic painting class. Oh my gosh. Look at some of these other ones here, right? You can do botanical colors, porcelain, glazing. Okay, I started looking into this one, and oil painting still life course. Like this looks like a college course, for goodness sakes. Like the detail in this class is just amazing. Right, okay, how about this? Alcohol ink on canvas. And then what do you do with it? You coat it with resin. Not that that's part of our class, but you guys will know how to do that. My gosh, look at this, right? Embroidery, some of this other kind of stuff. Okay, how about this one? Brilliant Biz Photos. Hello, I know I still have challenges photographing resin jewelry, so I can't wait to dive into this one. Oh, this is the one that there's 2 I'm going to dive into right away. This one, watercolor holiday cards. I can't wait. Like I watched her paint the pumpkins. I'm like, oh my God, those are so adorable. So I was thinking I would do that for Christmas cards. And then here we go. Here's the resin class. Okay. So, right, normally $197, you're getting it as a part of this bundle. And then the other class I'm jumping into right away, the art of gift wrapping. So Swifty might actually be able to like not put everything in a gift bag this year when I put stuff under the tree. So super excited about all that. Anyway, this class I'm I'm super stoked, super excited about it. And I would love to have you in my jewelry making class. And you know what, even like if all 56 classes like aren't your thing, I'm guessing there might be a couple in there. And I know what else I can tell you. I also bought 2 of these. Okay. I bought 2 of these to give as gifts. So one for a creative friend of mine who loves trying new stuff. She's always like, you know, when I talk to her, she's into this, she's into that. So I can't wait to give this to her and see what all she tries. And then the second one is for my aunt who loves crocheting and knitting and is at the point in her life where she really doesn't need anything. And so I can't wait to give her one of these classes and see what, you know, kind of strikes her fancy. So the bundle at the $75 price is only available for a few more days. So you've got like a little over 3 days to get the bundle at this price, and then it goes away. And I don't know if I will do this again, right? Like, I mean, gosh, they asked me and but all the artist classes on here, between all of us, I think we have 1 million Instagram followers, which is just amazing. So there's some amazing talent here, and I don't know if they'll ever assemble all of us into another you know, class again. I was honored to be a part of this, and so I would love to have you in class. I would love to have you in some of these other people's classes. And you know what? I think more than anything, you know, another reason I bought a couple for family and friends was because, you know, gosh, you know, it's not a great economy right now, right? You know, let's be real about this. And I really want to be sure that where I'm spending my money is really going to make an impact on people that have worked hard and, you know, deserve to be rewarded for their hard work and efforts. And that was another reason I felt really good, because these are also hardworking artists just like you and I. And I love the idea that I can, you know, buy a class and help support them in their endeavors as well. So I'm going to leave a description or a link in the description. So you can get over to buy the bundle. You've only got a few, like three days and a few hours or something like that. If you can't find the link, like you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, I can't find the link, you know, comment. I'll drop the link directly to you. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. So by all means, stop on over. I want to help you. Or you know what? You can always go with an old school email. We did have email back when I started with Resin. There was email before iPhones, crazy enough. And so you can drop me an email, or you know what? Even better, just come on over to resinobsession.com. You can hit you know, down at the contact us page, go over to there and send me a message. So I would love to have you in class, please. Okay. Mwah. Thanks everyone. Oh, Sandy, you are funny. Oh, Sandy. Right, enjoy it now before somebody calls the cops on the crazy lady talking to herself in the car. Anyway, okay. All right, guys, I would love to have you in class. Thanks all. See you later.